Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are going to start our next playthrough, which is going to be for the remake of Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Okay, we are going to play on hard difficulty, and we are going to play through the eyes of Chris Redfield. Now, this is actually the single most requested title that I get.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching
And I
for the
figure while
helicopter
I'm
of
doing
our
it, I might as well do it on hard
Bravo
mode,
Team.
since
We disappeared
99%
during
of
the
people
middle
out
of
there
their
do
mission.
not.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Now, what was outlandish? The fact that there were 10 people, or
Bravo
the fact
Team
that
was
they
sent
were
in
eaten,
to investigate,
apparently?
but we lost contact.
Because the way that he says it, it sounds like it's the former rather than the latter.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
Ooh, a derelict.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Who is also a derelict. Look at him. Doesn't even have both eyes. It's Kevin Dooley, by the way.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Well, if it didn't turn into a nightmare, this game would be pretty boring, wouldn't it? This intro is actually a little bit on the boring side. It's relatively long. So that's Joseph Frost that we're looking through his helmet cam, or his shoulder cam actually. Apparently he's the only one who has one. And it's because he's a scout for the team. So he goes in and looks at the place, blah blah blah. Although he's very jumpy, it seems. So I don't know if I'd want him leading the charge. He's also apparently doesn't understand the hunting tactics of animals. Well, you're dead now, buddy. It's the way that wolves hunt. They distract you in one direction and circle around to the side. Okay, Jill. While this is wonderful to watch your comrade be eaten, I think running would be a really smart idea. Yes, no, maybe? Take that as a yes.
Come on!
We can't save him. Do people run like that? I never really watch people run, but to me, Chris looks like he's half sitting when he's running.
Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Where is Brad going? No.
Chris, this way.
The second cliche in, what, 45 seconds? Yeah, go Barry. Look at that Magnum. Take that dog down in one shot.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Somehow Barry managed to evade them all.
Is everyone all right?
Save for Barry.
Where's Barry?
Where is Barry? I don't know where Barry is.
He's...
No. What was that?
Oh God, you don't know anything, do you?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris,
I love you.
take care.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell him how you really feel? Because they're like bed buddies in 5. Alright, so get used to the basic controls, although it's not really that big a deal right now. Chris doesn't have a gun, so they sent him to investigate. Actually, he volunteered for it, knowingly. Idiot. I mean, you hear a gunshot. Look, it's just a man having some breakfast. There's nothing bad with that. Could be some pork. mostly human. But that guy most definitely is not. So we're gonna run away from the spawn of Satan right here. Get the hell out of here. Did you hear that growl it let out? That was pretty freaky the first time I heard it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. What Chris should have done was thrown his knife at it. Did some Matrix stuff on it like he would do in 5. Go ape on it. But you can see he's not nearly as buff as he is in 5.
Wesker? Jill?
I mean, not even close.
Where did they go?
Chris, you only look human in this one. In 5, you look like you are on roids to the maximum. You look like you stand funny. Maybe that's just the camera angle, but it looks like he's kind of squatting down. Whatever. Take the handgun. Handguns are good. Knives are bad. And away we go. So I saw the trailer for the new Resident Evil movie, Afterlife. And to be honest with you, it looks like crap. Not that it doesn't look like a good movie, I want to clarify, but it looks like they took a lot of elements from 5. That Wesker's there, Jill's there, Chris is there. I'll hold that thought for a minute. Who was he munching on? The corpse of your comrade Kenneth. He's actually holding a videotape. And if you talk, well, you can't talk to him, but if you examine his body again, I'll tell you that his throat's been torn out. You know, the dogs that split in half to open their mouth with the Las Plagas, they're there. The executioner from the beginning of 5 is there. What else is there? Wesker being all Matrix-like is there. You know, I mean, if they had started with something like that, or they had built the storyline and gotten rid of this Alice chick and put more stars in there, I think it would have been a better series all around. You know, because to me it's like the first one was like having a Spider-Man movie or Superman movie, and you forgot Superman or Spider-Man because the stars were so briefly in there that it was like doofy. Okay, avoid this fat guy right there. And you want to very, 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 very quickly run down here and grab this arrow. And then, oh, I didn't mean to grab both of those damn herbs. I might need them though. Oh, that was quick. Usually I don't knock him down in one bullet. That's awesome. Take the thingamajigger here. Actually, I don't think it matters that I grabbed both, now that I think of it. But, so, I mean, this movie, it looks okay, but it just, to me, seems like they didn't build up to it properly. And, I mean, I think the Resident Evil storyline is starting to get a little stale, unless they start remaking the first 3 or so, in Code Veronica, with a 4 or 5 style. It's just getting to the point, you know, you keep talking, oh, this virus and that virus and this guy's other virus, and it just gets to the point where you say to yourself, when do you end it? And I realize that Capcom has always had this problem, probably will until the end of time. Look at Mega Man. That's actually an interesting rant. I haven't played 9 or 10, so I guess my experience is limited to only what I've seen. But my personal take on it is that Mega Man 10 has some pretty lame enemies, like Sheep Man. That was a little strange. But I don't know, is this just really a niche market that they're targeting with that? I mean, obviously, you know, I don't know how many people who are of the age that they were playing Nintendo are the ones buying it. That's who I would expect to buy it. You know, I don't really know how many people who were growing up on N64 and Gamecube and all, if they really bought or were interested in 9 and 10. You know, to me personally, oops, I'm stuck. Oh my god, I can't see you. You know what, I'm just gonna run past you, buddy, because you're looking all stupid. Anyway, big tombstone here. It says, tomb engraved with a picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Well, just so happens I have this golden arrow on me. Let's remove it, and it says this arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as poor man's emerald. Let's use it. Clicky. And this goes in. Now you do have to be careful that the zombie isn't so close to you that you can't get down here. They don't follow you down here, but obviously I gotta wait until the doorway opens enough that Chris can fit through there. So coming along over here, we notice that there is a book that perfectly fits the indentation. The Book of Curse. Yeah, I need one inventory spot here, so I'm going to combine those two. I'm going to examine the back of the book, and I find out that there's a key embedded in the back cover. And now we're going to read the book. It's kind of strange you don't read it first. I'm actually going to stop this video here, guys, so thank you for tuning in. This is the remake of Resident Evil, Chris's playthrough.